DC United are finding themselves 10th place after finishing last in the previous season in MLS. So we have had some sort of an impact here in the United States, but the job is far from done. And we can see we are far away from the last place this season. However, we want to be higher up the table. 10th is not the goal with this DC United team, but we need to make some signings in this summer as well. But let's just take a quick look at the team, because we made some interesting signings in the first transfer window. We of course signed Josh Sargent, who is now 77 rated. We signed Kremashi, who is 72 rated, and we also signed Fred, who is 82 rated. We are looking at this team. I'm happy with the goalkeeper. I'm happy with Rolls, our right back. I am not really happy with him. Schnegg, I am happy with him as our left back. Barajas and Pirana are alright as our wingers. Barajas I have enjoyed using. Our center midfielders are of course more than good enough, because we signed both of them in the previous transfer window. And I do feel like Kremashi is the more, of course, young, talented player. And with the experience of Fred, I do feel like they have formed a very good duo. Sargent up top, in terms of rating, he is good. Merle has been our top scorer this season. However, I am also looking to sign a striker. So we want to bring in a new right back and a new striker to this team. However, we have to play some games first, because the transfer window is not open as of now. And we can see here, Merle has scored 6 goals and got 1 assist in 15 games. Sargent has only scored 5, which is a shame. I expect a lot better from him. Kremashi has got 5 goal contributions in 15 games, which is solid from the central midfield. And Fred has got 5 assists, but we need to see more from Pirani especially. But I would like to see him get more involved as well. But the player I'm most disappointed with as of now, it is of course our striker Josh Sargent. But can we start the second part of season number 1 at DC United off with a good start? No, we cannot. It's a 0-0 draw. Philadelphia is up next and we lose 2-1. Cincinnati is our third opponent and it's another loss, 4-1. So with 3 new games have been played, we have lost 2 of them and got 1 draw, which has seen us fall down to 30th, which is just, yeah, not good at all. We are now just 2 places above where we took over DC United. And when we take a look at the Western Conference, yeah, Whitecaps, Houston Dynamo and Colorado Rapids all have less points than us. But yeah, we need to sign some players and improvements to the team, because we are in need of that. We are in big need of some more firepower up top, and we signed former Fulham striker. It is, or I do believe he's actually still at Fulham. He's played at Tottenham. He's now at Fulham. It is Brazilian striker Vinicius, who has joined us from Fulham for 1.8 million. Hopefully he can add some goals to the team, because we are in big need of that. I said last episode that we would focus on bringing former Premier League players to this DC United team, and we have signed another one. We have signed Fred, who of course played at Man United. We have signed Josh Sargent, who played at Norwich in the Premier League when they were up there. We can actually see both of them in the background. We've signed we have Vinicius, who has played at Tottenham and at Fulham, and our 4th former Premier League player who has joined the team. It is Hector Bellerin from Real Betis, but he's of course previously played for Arsenal and also Watford in England. Bellerin has joined us for 6 million euros. And here is our 2 new players in the squad. Hector Bellerin is 76 rated and 30 years old. Vinicius is also 30 years old, but he is 72 rated. So both of them add a big upgrade in terms of rating to the team. Everyone apart from Barlett is now at the age of 70 or above, or actually 71 or above. So in my opinion, we shouldn't be near the bottom of MLS. So hopefully we can have some decent form going into the second part of the first season here at DC United and the second season overall in the Journeyman career mode. After a horrendous start to the second part of the season, we have to bounce back against Columbus Crew. Hopefully our new signings in terms of Bellerin and Vinicius can help this team get some more firepower in the team, and hopefully we can pick up all 3 points. And Vinicius, can he get a dream start here at DC United? He tries the shot, Vinicius, and Schulte have to dive pretty well to get to the ball. It's a pretty decent attempt by Vinicius. And Fred here, who took the corner, he got the ball back. He tries the cross. The cross is headed out by Jones. And Bellerin, can he show why we bought him? He can. What a tackle by our debut player. And Bellerin wins the ball again. And now we can create an attack. Krameshi finds Sargent. Bellerin are joining the attack here, our Spanish right back. And he has his biggest strengths are going forward. He finds Vinicius. He could have maybe shot himself, but he finds Vinicius. And Bellerin and Vinicius have instant impact at DC United and show exactly why we spent around 8 million for the pair. And Columbus Crew answer back here almost straight away. They can almost get through, and they have a penalty. That is a poor attempt at the tackle by Rolls, and unfortunately for us, Columbus Crew has got a penalty. Can Hong save it? Can Hong be the hero? Hong goes the wrong way, and Columbus Crew have equalized. Finds Vinicius. He's had a good debut so far, Vinicius. Sargent to Bellerin, who has joined the attack again, the Spanish right back. He finds Barayas. Barayas to Fred. Fred to Cremachi. He tries the shot here, and he scores, and it's a beautiful goal by our young American central midfielder Cremachi, who scores a wonderful goal. I didn't actually expect him to get through, hence why I got pretty quiet in the commentary, but it's a brilliant team goal by DC United, and I was so sure someone would tackle him there, but they just look at him, and it's now DC United 2, Columbus Crew with just one goal, and it's a good goal by Cremachi. And we are looking to create a dangerous attack straight away in the second half. Here is Josh Sargent, and it's another wonderful goal by DC United. We go straight up the attack in the second half, and Josh Sargent scores a beautiful volley, and hopefully it's the start of something good for our number 9, because he has struggled more than I would have liked in the season so far. Can Columbus Crew answer back straight away? Russell Rowe, and he does. It's now 3-2, and it's a very entertaining game here at the DC United Stadium so far. And we just give the ball away to Russell Rowe, and it's Bellerin, the player who is signed for 6 million. And that's not ideal. Yes, he got an assist, but giving balls away like that is not ideal at this level. But thankfully, the shot is wide. Gabriel Pirani to Vinicius. The Brazilians are linking up here. Fred gets involved as well. Fred, he tries the long range shot, but it's straight at Schulte. Across towards Russell Rowe. He wins it, but Hong with a big save. The corner, can we get it away? We cannot, but thankfully Moreira heads over the bar. And Gabriel Pirani looks to find Vinicius. He fails to do that, but he still keeps the ball. Vinicius with a wonderful pass to Josh Sargent. He gets past the goalkeeper, and it's like watching prime R9 in action here in MLS. Josh Sargent gets past the goalkeeper like it's nothing, and we are leading 4-2. Gastag. Barlett with a big tackle, and that should be it. Surely we will not concede 2 goals in the last couple of minutes here, unless they score now. Russell Rowe, do not make it more entertaining than it already is, and it does. And we have to hold on in the last 4 minutes. And Gabriel Parini can get a last chance here. He passes to Fred. Fred to Cremachi. Cremachi finds Perani again. Can we score a 5th goal here? Josh Sargent. Josh Sargent. He shoots, but it's over the bar and not a target at all. But it doesn't matter. DC United 4, Columbus Crew 3. And it's a difficult away game against Atalanta United, where we lose 2-0. We need to get something from this game against Orlando City, and we do by winning 2-0. And next up, it is New York Red Bulls, and it's a 2-1 loss. Cincinnati away from home up next, and we get a 3-3 draw. Can we pick up all 3 points against Whitecaps? We cannot. We lose 3-2, so another loss. And after 26 league games, we are at 12th place, which is not good. I expected us to be at least top 10, but it shows we still got a lot to do here at DC United. We have 29 points, and in the Western Conference that would see us 12th place as well. So at least we have kind of helped DC United a bit to climb like 5-6 places altogether, but still not what I was hoping when I took the DC United job. And this is how the starting 11 is currently looking. We have some decent rated players, so I'm struggling to see why we are that bad as we are in the league. Yes, we have a 69 rated center back, but apart from that, everyone is 73 or 72 and above. Vinicius is 72. Fred, for example, 82, Sargent 78, Bellerin 76, Schnegg 75, Yoon Hong 74, Cremachi 73, so I'm struggling to see why we are this bad in the league, but hopefully we can find some good form towards the end of the season. But yeah, it's not looking too good as of now. Sargent is now our top scorer. He has scored 10 goals in 25 appearances, but I'm still expecting more from him. And apart from that, Vinicius has scored 3 goals and got 1 assist in 5, which is good. So hopefully he can help to the issues we have had when scoring goals. But as we don't really have anyone. Fred has got 7 assists, but apart from that, no one are noting themselves a lot of assists, which maybe is the main problem in this team. But hopefully we can pick up all 3 points against New York Red Bulls. It will be a probably difficult game considering how much we are struggling in the league, but hopefully Sargent can continue his goal form, Fred and Kremashki can dominate the midfield, and Schnegg and Beirin rolls, and Brelet and Hong in goal can hopefully not concede too many goals, because we are in need of 3 points. Gabriel Pirani finds Vinicius straight away, who finds Pirani back, and hopefully Sargent can be available in the middle. Pirani with the beautiful cross to Josh Sargent, but he absolutely mistimes the header, and that should have been 1-0 to us. Gets past the New York Red Bulls defenders here very well, and it's Fred. He can score his first goal for DC United, and it's a wonderful solo goal by Fred, who shows exactly why he is the star player of this DC United team. Pirani to Vinicius, who looks to find a Josh Sargent, who turns well here. It is our Mexican talent on the right, Barajas. What can he do? He keeps the ball well, him as well, to Kremashi to the goal scorer Fred. And can he do something magical once again here, Fred? He tries to go for another one here. But he gets in nowhere. He finds Kremashi back, who tries the shot, but it's blocked by Donkor. To Schnegg, our left back in an attacking position here. He finds Fred. Back to Vinicius. He wants it on the left, but he finds his left foot, and he scores. And DC United have doubled the lead against New York Red Bulls. Kevski, Choupo-Moting, he tries the shot, a well turn by Choupo-Moting, but Hong makes a good save. And we are now on the counter-attack. Vinicius, he isn't the fastest player in the team, but he got the strength. Who does he find? He finds Sargent. Can he get past the defender here, Josh Sargent? He cannot, so he turns. He finds Kremashi tries to find Vinicius, but that is a wasted counter-attack by DC United. Can Red Bulls score a goal late in the first half here? They find Choupo-Moting, who passes it to Forsberg to Harper. Another good save by Hong. Now we are starting with the ball here, and we are going to try something interesting. Vinicius from the halfway line. Can he score? He can absolutely not score there. Gabriel Pirani to Vinicius. Back to Fred. Fred tries to find Barajas on the other side, and it's a very good ball by Fred, and Barajas controls that very well. Who finds Fred once again. He looks for his brace, but it's straight at Coronel, and the ball is cleared by the New York Red Bulls defender. Fred, once again, he has really found some offensive power today, with a good pass to Sargent, Josh Sargent, but Coronel with another huge save. We could have easily been needing 4-5-0. Gabriel Pirani with a beautiful cross. This time Sargent. This time he scores a header after another. Wonderful cross by Pirani. And we have to win all 3 points today. And we are looking to make it 4 here. Barajas sees Josh Sargent, who makes the run, but unfortunately the striker is offside. And we are looking to add a 4th here against New York Red Bulls. Barajas to Sargent, but the defender does a magical tackle to stop Sargent from absolutely embarrass New York Red Bulls. And that should be game over, or the referee has decided to play some more. Bellerin against Harper. Harper gets past Bellerin, but this time Bellerin uses his defensive strengths, and that is game over. DC United picks up all 3 points in New York, and that win against Red Bulls was crucial, because now we are above them and we are in the top 10 again. It is a 3 points up to Toronto. We want to finish in the top 9, because I do believe the top 9 in the Eastern Conference and the top 9 in the Western Conference all qualify for the playoff stage. So that is the goal now, just to get into the playoff stage of MLS. Can we follow up the 3-0 win against Red Bull with another win against Orlando City? We cannot, we lose 3-2. Up next, it is another game, and this time it is against Montreal, and it's another loss. Can we bounce back against Chicago Fire? Yes, we can with a big 4-0 win. We have Sounders at home. Can we make it 2 in a row? Yes, we do. And with 3 games left to go of the season, we are finding ourselves 12th place. We are 3 points behind in top 9, which of course gives us the playoff tournament thing. So it would be nice if we can sneak into top 9. A couple of wins, and I believe we can do so, but yeah, I mean, it's not looking too good as of now. We have Nashville away from home, a win here, and we will have a good chance of reaching it, and we do so. Can we get another win against Charlotte FC? We win 3-0. And with just 1 game left to go, we are finding ourselves in top 9. We have Inter Miami away from home up next, who are in 5th place, so it will be a very difficult game. But I believe we can do it. A win and we are secured top 9. A draw and their chances are still there. And if we lose, I do think we will be outside the top 9. So a huge game for DC United. Let's go and beat Inter Miami. So all in all, it is really a must win here against Inter Miami if we want to get top 9, which is the aim now. We were hoping to finish top half, and if we get top 9, I am very happy with the season. But we need to beat Inter Miami to secure top 9 first. Okay, Mang for Inter Miami here. What can he do? He gets past our defenders. It's some horrible defending from us here. He finds Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the shot, but Hong makes the save. And now we go up the other, and on attack it's Vinicius. Vinicius with the shot. But Calendar with the save, and it's now 2 big chances for both teams in just a matter of minutes here. And now Inter Miami are on the attack once again. Luis Suarez. He hasn't got the pace, but he still got the skill. As we can see, he gets past our defenders, and so do almost Aubameyang. But thankfully, it's nothing scary from Inter Miami. Neg here, he can try the long shot, and he do so. And it's a decent attempt by our left back. Luis Suarez now through on goal, but he decides to pass to Aubameyang. What can he do? He tries to do something. He gets past Fred to Fafa. Fafa to Aubameyang. He tries the shot. Hong with a good save, and we manage to clear it. Luis Suarez. He tries the long range shot here. Luis Suarez. It's a good attempt by him, but Hong makes a decent save, and Bellerin managed to tackle Fafa inside the box. Fafa, what can he do? He has caused some problems. Messi now involved, and it's beautiful play by Inter Miami, but the shot is wide, and it's all Inter Miami at the moment. Fafa down the left. He's still on fire. Inter Miami's number 7. He cuts him past. Finds Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the shot. And Inter Miami have taken the lead. And this is a really horrible goal for us to concede, because that means we now have the potential to go outside the top 9. So we need to find 1 goal, but ideally 2. And Lionel Messi, can he make it 2 for Inter Miami? He manages to keep the ball well here, but another good save by Hong. Aubameyang, what can he do? It's a good tackle here, and maybe we can get 1 last chance of finding the equalizer with the last attack of the game. It is Barajas. He doesn't have a lot of help in front of him, but he can find Josh Sargent keeps the ball well here, finds Fred. We have 1 chance, but Cello tackles, and that is probably game over, and we have lost. And that is potentially our season over, as we may finish outside the top 9. And it is absolute disaster. That loss to Inter Miami sees DC United fall down to 10th place, which means we will not play in the playoff round. So our season is therefore over in the most heartbreaking and disappointing way possible. And FC Dallas has won the MLS finals after beating Cincinnati 4-3 in the final. It's a real shame how our season ended, as we were just 1 single point, I do believe. Or maybe the game is completely different to real life, because we can see who finished 9th. Columbus Crew finished 9th, but Columbus are not here. Maybe is it just the top 6? I have no idea. Where are everyone? Dallas, Portland were there. Portland, Timbers were there. Maybe it's the top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I do believe it's just the top 5 actually looking at this, because it's the top 9 in real life, so I thought it would be that in the game as well. So it looks like it wasn't the heartbreak as I thought it first was. But yeah, now I feel like pretty stupid if I'm being honest. I thought the MLS worked like it did in real life because I searched and it said top 9 go into the playoffs. Anyways, we didn't get to the playoffs, that's all we know, but we can also see the team here. It's starting to take a good shape. We are starting to get some decent rated players. Fred is still 82, Beirin up to 77, Kremashi has gone up to 75, which is fantastic, Sargent 78, Schnegg up to 79, Roll 74, Hong in net is 75, so we have a lot of quality players in the team, but we will stay at DC United for one more season at least to try and get closer to the MLS trophy. And Josh Sargent had a good end to the season. He scored 17 goals in 33 games, getting 2 assists. Jacob Murrell scored 10 goals in 22 games, which is pretty solid, especially as he started at the rating of 63. Barayas 6 goals and 5 assists. Vinicius scored 6 goals after he was brought in the summer transfer window. Kremashi 5 goals and 4 assists from him. And it's good to see that he's gone up 5 ratings. We love to see that. Fred 2 goals and 10 assists. Pretty solid campaign from him. And apart from that is nothing special. We can see Hong kept 9 clean sheets, which is alright. But yeah, that is it for the player stats. Hopefully season 2 at DC United will be better than the first season here. But that is it for today's episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.